All right, so now we're going to go on to the teeth, or go back to the teeth, I guess. Now this model's kind of beat up, so apologies. But let's go down the list here. So tooth types, you've got incisors. Those are your front four teeth on top and bottom. So those are the kind of the flat cutting teeth that are located at the front of your mouth. Canines, if you count from the middle here, 1, 2, the third tooth on either side is a canine. Those are the sharp pointy teeth. And you've got matching ones down here, so you've got incisors and canines down here too. Now the next two pairs of teeth are called your bicuspids or your premolars, you might have heard them called. So that's this one and this one, or where am I? This one and this one, so 4 and 5 here. So those are kind of, if you've ever seen your dog chew on a bone, try to get the meat off the bone, they kind of go, they kind of scrape those kind of corner teeth on the bone. That's basically the same bones, the same teeth that you have here in these premolars. Then we go back to up to 3 pairs of molars, and so you've got 6, 7, and 8 are your molars. These 8 are called your wisdom teeth, which you may or may not have gotten in or may or may not have gotten removed. So if you count them all up, you've got, starting from the center here, you've got 8 times 1, 2, 3, 4. So you got 32 permanent teeth, and these permanent teeth are the ones you call your adult teeth. Now babies, we don't have a baby mouth here, but babies have only 20, and those teeth are called deciduous. So you may have heard of a deciduous tree. Deciduous trees drop their leaves. These deciduous or baby teeth are dropped by you. So now we're going to go back over here to this model of the big model of the tooth, so we can see some of the stuff here. The crown is the portion above the gum lines. This is the crown of a tooth, and the stuff that makes up that external surface of the crown is called enamel. So the crown is the region, enamel is the material. Inside, deep to that, you've got the dentine or dentin, right? That's this hard material that supports the enamel, and it surrounds this this pulp cavity right here. So this is going to be where all the blood vessels and nerves and stuff supply your teeth. If you get a cavity that goes through the dentine into here, this is where you get an infection, and you'd have to have your tooth drilled out or whatever. The neck is really just kind of this narrow region here between the crown and the root, which is the deep portion that goes down into the jaw. So you can see that this would be whichever bone this is. This is either your mandible or your maxilla. This is the alveolar margin right there, and these are the gingivae or the gums. Pulp cavity is this chamber right here, and then the root canal is continuous with this. So then when the term root canal you think of as being a procedure, right? Well, it's a procedure done to the root canal is what it is. So they drill that out, okay, and that is not a pleasant thought. Couple of more terms here. The cementum, which is really not easily visible here, but it's kind of the surface of this root. The cementum is this outer layer of the root. It would be equivocal to maybe the enamel on the crown, but it's the outer surface of the root. And then lastly is the periodontal ligament. Now the periodontal ligament isn't just one ligament, not like your one ligament going your ACL or whatever. It's going to be a whole bunch of little, fibers that attach that tooth to the jawbone. And that's it. Cut.